Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had 2 directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis.
Hey guys, James the Chart Guys. It is Tuesday, April 18th. Going to do my nightly video on gold. So you can see on this gold chart, let me go to the weekly chart here, that the weekly downtrend line is still there. We are fighting right at it, testing it, and again, we'll see how it closes on Friday. So far looking good, especially with a long lower wick of bulls buying the dip on the weekly and being close to that downtrend line to have that battle between bears and bulls. And if you look at the US dollar, Japanese yen, again, the weekly corresponds with this 50 MA support here. We started the week testing it and holding it, still holding it. So that's what we'll look for, is this break of the US dollar, Japanese yen for the 50 MA, and that gold break of the downtrend line for the longer term trend for gold. Gold looks like it's ready to break out. And on the monthly chart, we do have this, move this. On the monthly chart on the gold, we do have the 50 MA now, and you can see it rejected after losing it back here in October 2016. You can see it rejected the first attempt, retesting that back test of the resistance, and then we had 2 more rejections there, and finally getting above it. The 20 MA on the monthly is moving up. We do have a TCG bull cross, again, TCG bull cross with a 4 EMA, green line cross over the red line, the 8 EMA, and so everything on the long-term trend right now looks bullish for gold. We just need to break this downtrend on the weekly here, the longer-term trend on gold, and that US dollar, Japanese yen needs to break below that weekly 50 MA. On the hourly, what's nice that I see for the bulls is that we have this hourly downtrend line. We broke above it, and we broke above it with some volume. You can see that there's some pretty strong bull volume here. You can see that we had a big red candle on bear volume, but the bull volume was even stronger on breaking this downtrend line. So that's a win for the bulls. What we're going to look at here is now resistance at the high of this candle at 1294.40, and really what we really want to do is break above this high here at 1294.70. So we have this high, lower high, and we had another lower high here. We did break above that, but I would like to see gold bulls break above this high here at 1294.70 next, and then obviously the high here at 1297.40. Supports on the hourly, we have the 8 EMA here. If we lose the 8 EMA, the 20 EMA is curling up on the hourly, so we'll see if potentially a back test there. But honestly, with the gold bulls breaking this hourly downtrend line, I do like the gold bulls overnight. Even if we were to back test all the way down back to this downtrend line, I do feel like gold bulls would hold it, and that's just based on seeing this bull volume here. And you can see that bull volume on these moves up have been pretty strong on the hourly. So we'll look for gold bulls to continue if we can break above the high here of 1294.40. Again, we have support at the back test of the 20 MA, the back test of this downtrend line. And if we break below that, if we break below the 20 MA, which could line up as the 20 MA is ascending with a high of this candle at 1289.20. 1289.20 looks like it'll provide some strong price support. What would be great for gold bulls here is if we range here and consolidate above the high of this candle at 1291, and so far so good. Looks like these lower wicks are above that price support there. As far as the miners go, again, been saying it multiple times in many of my videos in the past that miners are much weaker than gold and not really getting that that upside with the gold. Obviously, senior miners much better than junior miners. But if you look back at where the miners were in comparison to the gold levels, where they are now, and the 2016 chart, they're not even close to where they should be. And so you can see on the hourly chart here that gold miners, we have a high, we have a lower high. On every bounce time, we've had a lower high and lower low. So we have this low, lower low, lower low. So the first thing we need to do is break higher high. And I'm going to look at this pre-market resistance here. I know that it's pre-market, so I don't put that much weight into the price action, but the high is 24.56. And really, we want to break above this high of 24.76 here for the senior miners. And you can see that we want to wait for a TCG bull cross. This could still be healthy consolidation if you zoom out on the hourly chart here. After this huge move up, we are just consolidating here, pulling off that RSI from oversold here. And we do have some divergence where the RSI should be higher with this high here, but we do have some divergence here. We're close to an hourly bull MACD cross here on the 12.26.9 MACD kind of indicator. And what we're going to wait for is a TCG bull cross where the 4 EMA crosses above the 80 EMA, price gets above the 20 EMA on the hourly. And you can see we had it here, but the 4 and 8 EMA didn't cross 20 EMA, so 20 EMA. So we're going to wait for that 4 and 8 EMA to cross over the 20 EMA. And if gold does continue bullish, I do still like the miners here, even though I don't chart the miners using the gold chart as charted separately. Just seeing that gold action, I am expecting miners to catch up. And if you look at the MACD here on the hourly chart, you can see the last few times that gold has made its move up for a nice overnight or day trade. We're at those levels here, and we're close to a cross here. And you can see that every time we cross around this level, we've had some upside here. So looking for gold miners, especially the senior miners, to move up here if gold can hold up overnight, especially with that bull break of the downtrend line on the hourly. Senior miners significantly weaker here. Same thing. We're going to wait for a cross above the 20 MA here. So you can see that on the first back test of the 20 MA resistance on the hourly, we got rejected here and further downside. So it's clear that we need this 20 MA here with a TCG bull cross. What I don't like about the junior miners right now is that we do have this bullish MACD here, but on that bullish MACD, we are still trading down or sideways here currently. And we really want to start seeing the bull miners break up. And so resistance for a bull break, same thing as senior miners, we're setting at lower highs. We have this high here, lower high, upper wick, lower high. So tomorrow we want to see a break of 36.29 to break this trend. So 36.29 is the price resistance to watch for tomorrow. Big red flag if we break below the lows here of 35.41 of the low of this candle here. So 35.41 would be a bear break for me for continued downside here, and a bull break for me would be in GDXJ, the junior miners would be 36.29 break. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.